Hail and well met friends, Andang here for another episode of the Helm playthrough as we make our way through this great zone that Turbine has crafted. When we last left off, I was stuck endlessly fishing because my fishing level is only level 8. And now, we have caught 6 fish plus the Old River King. You've caught the Old River King! Dunland will be thrilled. So you should probably gift it to the man, because he's too lazy to catch it himself. You did it, Andang! You caught him! I will mount him on my plaque with your name engraved upon it, and it will be a treasure in Eris. Of course, we're evacuating the place, so probably won't be a treasure there that long. Anyway, a king he is. Will you look at the size of him? My arms tremble at his weight. This is a great gift from a great fisherman of level 8. You have lifted the gloom from my heart, Andang. It was that easy, just catching a fish. Pretty sad, actually, that's what lifts my heart. Anyway, thank you for fishing with me, Andang. You have cheered me up considerably. I think I can hear this evil departure better. I think I can bear this evil departure better than a fine day of fishing with a new friend. Good luck with you and your travels, my good man. Alright, thanks for the fishing pole that cost 2 silver. It's a complete rip-off.
I think the guy likes fishing.
It's a pretty cheap pole, too.
Just maybe. He might like fishing, perhaps. Alright, and I'm entering the front. I have no idea why, but I'm running all the way back to the front of Eris. But we'll see where we enter. Just right up here. Alright, nearly there, to the entrance of Eris, the city that is not the city of the kings, but close enough. Gandalf, you returned! We must talk immediately. Andang, good to see you there. The Eastfold has need of you, my friend. Hello there, Andang. It is good to speak with you again. However, the circumstances could be better. Though Eomer has been freed already, word has not made its way to the Eastfold, where he is Reeve. The people, I'm sure, would be pleased to hear it, and the news could bolster their spirits. Ride to the former capital of Rohan, Aldburg, and give the people there their news. While you are there, be sure to lend a hand. I fear that the Eastfold will be vulnerable, with most of their men heading west. Be wary, though. The road to Aldburg may be dangerous in these days. Alright, very well, Gandalf. I shall do what you have asked. Only because you asked nicely. Alright, let's continue evacuating this city. Let's go speak with Eowyn. Alright. It's always such a long way up to Eris. To Medicel at the top. Alright. I guess I could have gone up that way too. Oh well. There's a quest on the other side of this though. Yes, the melancholy townsperson finally found the fiddle. I know. I should be packing for my journey, but cannot bring myself to do it. Fair Eris, great Eris, send us not from home. Whatever shall be left upon our return. Yes, I'm sure it'll all be intact. Don't worry. I'll keep it safe. Alright. Let's head up to Eris now. Must speak with Eowyn for some reason that we know not. But I'm sure she has a good reason to talk to us. Alright. Let's see here. Nearly there. Just a few more gaps. Alright.
I have need of your aid.
Thank you for helping the stewards, Andang. Soon we shall lock up Medicel itself. Could you make sure that all is well inside? The servants are surely working hard to get ready for Dunharrow. Yes, now I am but a petty servant. Fantastic. So long is the champion of Eriador. Now just a servant. Fantastic. Reminder that you can press the backspace key to select the nearest target. Alright. I usually use tab targeting, but let's see. Very good.
What brings you to these lands?
So much to do. Are you here to help, dear? She called me dear.
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
We are nearly ready to lock up the hall, but it would be most helpful if someone could take a look around the upper floors and the rafters before we leave. You look like you're fond of stairs. Why in the world do I look like I'm fond of stairs? That makes... How many times in a given day do you look at someone and say, you look like you're fond of stairs? Never. It never happens. Anyway, why don't you climb up and have a look around? Yes. Great. Thank you.
Will you aid the Rohirrim?
So many hungry soldiers at the king's tables. Just look at this mess. I don't see how I'll be able to clean it up before we all leave to Dunharrow. Did you have a spare moment to help me, man? Capitalized again. I can only imagine all the rats who'll take over in our absence. Yes, fine, I'll clean. Good grief. Alright. Yes, let's clean up the mess. That's one thing that's added brand new with Helm's Deep. Messes. You get to clean up all the messes in all the lands of Helm's Deep. Fantastic. Alright. I do have to say though, I'm glad that they have us have to do stuff with the tapestries, because they are just amazing to look at. Many great tapestries line the walls of Medicel, depicting the history of Rohan. You should examine the tapestries before Medicel is emptied and locked. Alright. Let's see here. In this tapestry, Errol crosses the Anduin and the fields of Medicel. In this tapestry, Philith defeats Wolf and fashions Fricons in Medicel? I don't know. That's a word. Alright. The messes. Glad they have us go by tapestry. That's awesome. Let's see here. In this tapestry, Aldor the Old drives the Dunlendings out of the Westfold. Fantastic. Okay, this is an awesome looking one. He's just sucker punching that guy. In this tapestry, Helm Hammerhand slays Freka outside Edoras. Fantastic. Let's see this one. In this tapestry, Saruman the White receives the keys to Orthanc from Baron, Steward of Gondor. Well, that was a mistake. Talk about your mistakes in life. That's one of them. Alright, let's clean up the messes. Yes. Alright. In this tapestry, Folka the Hunter slays and is slain by the giant boar of Everholt. What about this one? In this tapestry, Brythra slays the chieftain of the White Mountain Orcs. Awesome. Ooh, this is a cool one. In this tapestry, Fulkred and Fastrid perish, while fighting Harandrum and the Oliphants at the crossing of Poros. That'll happen again. You've examined the magnificent tapestries lining the halls of Medicel, depicting the history of Rohan. Yes, I probably knew that, really. Didn't need to be told. Alright, almost done with all the messes. There's still one more mess back this way. Okay, fantastic. Cleaned up all the messes. So excited. Alright.
What business have you
Thank
with the
you, Endang.
Rohirrim?
You have saved me a great deal of work. You were a great help to me, and I'll not forget it soon. Yes, you're welcome. Alright, now I need to find the stairs to go up to the rafters.
Recommend turning a light on for this. Because it gets dark.
Well, it's just a bit of darkness. Not a big deal. Let's see here. Your foot catches on a loose footboard. You find some open letters hidden away under the floor. Dear Father, the battle at the fords goes badly, and we have lost many men. The forces of Isengard have forced an opening, and our next stand may well be our last. I write to implore you to look at our defenses, and to raise the men of Rohan. Raise all the might of Rohan. I know that we have had our disagreements of late, but Father, these may be the last words I ever say to you. I say to you, Wormtongue's counsel is not right. The fords are falling, Saruman is attacking, and Rohan is in great peril. Theodred. Bring the letter to Eowyn. Yes, very important. Very important. There's smoke up here.
Very sad quest, that one.
Indeed. Alright. Let's see here. Back out to Eowyn. I love this hall. I could just stay here forever. Not as long as I could in Helm's Deep, of course, but quite a long time. Alright. We must talk with Eowyn. And I have to say, I just still can't get over how perfectly placed she is at the top of this.
I need your help, my friend.
A letter to my uncle from Theodred. Let me see. That was awful manly voice there, Eowyn. I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. Eowyn reads the letter with interest. Wormtongue. He must have hidden this when it arrived. A plea such as this would have opened my uncle's eyes. It is from his son, on the eve of battle, that took his life. Grima must have known that such a message would have stirred the king from his spell. He must have been keeping it for a later time, as suited for his needs. Yes, if I was Grima, I'd probably burn the letter, but that's just me. Alright. Let's see. After you help the people of Rohan, of Entwade, travel to the entrance of Underharrow. So that's next, but there is a quest ring inside here. So we'll see what's inside. Alright, yes, back to the lady.
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
I'm sure you think Lady Eowyn is bearing all... I'm sure you think Lady Eowyn is bearing all this very well, but I believe she isn't happy. Servant notices things, you know. Do you want to see it for yourself? Deliver her meal to her room, and have a look around. Tell me what you think. You know, spying on Eowyn, that's a little creepy. Gotta be honest. Alright, so let's see. Pick the food up from the table. Which table? Where? Alright, we will find this food. Mark my words. Alright. Well, anyway, while I look for that food, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again next episode, where we will find the food, and be sure to deliver it to Aowen. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again real soon.
PVMP and Dang, subscribe.